I'm excited. This is cool. As I open this, check out the coffee in the description. A little bit goes a long way, especially considering that I still don't have the Astra. So, because Hugo is a real piece of work, I'm just down $200, and his incompetence slash cutting corners slash whatever resulted in my knife getting lost in a hurricane. So he didn't put it in a box. He put it in a bubble mailer. I'm still bitter. And he refused to take any responsibility of, not insuring it and not putting it in a goddamn cardboard box. So stupid bubble mailers and packing tape. Anyways, we're not here for that. But check out the copy in the description because basically, if you like this content, I'm getting screwed by a good couple of people. Anyways, let's look at something actually fun. Let me, it says Ty Douglas, and I'm using the M390 Asher Spiro, the carbon fiber Spiro, to open this box for the obvious reason that I'm going to compare these two knives, because they're by the same company. Now, as I've mentioned before, Asher knives, they just do drops, and you just gotta be on the ball. Like, I just turned on mobile notifications for their Instagram account. Oh my god, this thanks Tyler for doing a great job packing, but also, like, unlike someone, Hugo, fuck me. Anyways, yeah, Asher knives, nice small company, maybe one person. I'm not entirely sure, to be perfectly honest. But they just do really small batch drops. The knives are like really affordable. So I'll double check the prices soon after I finally get this open. Yeesh, that took a bit. Okay, whoop. And then Ty Dougie, it says. Alrighty. Asher knives. So in here we have I'm just gonna. Oh, my nipple. Ooh ah. Okay, so here, this looks really nice. We have the Asher Ty Douglas. No, I'm trying to Spidey flick it, but these. Okay, I'll just do a thumb. Ooh, okay. Whoa. Sorry, that detent was like crazy. Let me just Oh my god, this detent is like real sticky, which is good for security reasons, but all right. So in this hand, this is the M390 carbon fiber silver twill Spiro, whatever. It's just a drop point with a hole, and it is great. It's nice, and it's got this paper clip, integral pocket clip, or not integral. What the fuck am I saying? It's deep carry. That's the word I'm thinking of. This one is also an incredibly deep carry. This is actually like extra deep because you can see the pocket clip goes even up a little bit. I love these pocket clips, but this also just looks really nice quality. And this D10, this holy shit, this fucking D10. Like, I don't even know if I can Spidey flick it. Oh my god, this is. Oh my god, this is so much. Oh Jesus, like maybe too much for my opinion. Like, it almost feels like it's a magnet. It's just a really, really powerful D10. Anyways, this is the Ty Douglas, also by Asher Knives. It is titanium handle. I am. There's a reason why I don't have. I'm feeling exposed in ways. None of my shirts are nearby. Okay, well, let me just quickly look up Asher Knives because their knives are like really affordable for how good they are. The Ty Douglas is $145. This one is with a double thumb stud as well as. There's a term for this ridge, I just don't remember. And they usually have different blade shapes too. So in this case, like, this is a clip point, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my fucking god. This D10's just insane. Like, it's I don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm pulling on the. There's just a really crazy snap to it. We'll see how I feel about that. The Spyro Silver Spacer. This one is 135. There's a couple of versions of the Spyro. There's a Warncliffe one, which personally I would love. They have blue and whatever. Those aren't in stock right now. But yeah, like in general, these knives are like $130 to $140, and they're insanely good. I'll give these away comparison. Um, the carbon fiber. This one weighs 3.28. The tie 3.81. So actually, like, not as different as I would have expected. They have a liner lock, but it's just like this action is so springy. It's just crazy. Like there's so much snap to it. I feel like the lock on the Spyro one is like really, just like the D10, the action on this is like it's really smooth. I like it a lot, but I don't have to feel like I'm fighting it. It's really really easy. This one is, I don't know why it's just so. Just so this D10 is just insane. Like I don't know if you can hear this. There's like a little that pop. Yeah, there's no pop on this one. I'm trying to. Let me get the super lock, because that one also has an insane D10 in my opinion. Let me see. Is this one? No, it's got a really bias to shut, but it doesn't have like this click to it. Like, oh no, not that one. Like that's crazy. There's so much friction that needs to be done. So like trying to do a Spidey flick is not. I don't know how he did it. How? What the fuck, dude? Straight up, Tyler is like, yeah, you can Spidey flick this, and he showed me in video. I'm like, cool, because I like Spidey flicking. I like having multiple ways of opening. So like, I find that this whole pattern is nice because you can use your thumb and you can do the Spidey flick, but like this ridge is typically fine for that. Like the Sen cut, like it's got the ridge, and I can do that just fine. But there's a button lock. This fucking D10 is insanity. Oh my god! Like even with my thumb on the thumb stud, I feel like I have to really kind of fight this. I'm scared to like. Maybe a little bit of lubricant will help, but I don't really want to disassemble this unless I really feel like I try not to disassemble folder knives unless they're really giving me some trouble, and this one is just I have to find where the detent lines up. There it is. So yeah, I'm hoping that just a little bit of lubricant can help. Because yeah, this is just that's real sticky. I don't know. I'll have to. I think I'll ask Tyler about this just because this is really difficult. Now, as far as a knife goes, like, what's the blade steel on this? Huh. Normally, the blade steel is labeled. So this one says M390 right here, but this one, it doesn't list a blade steel at all. Huh. Another thing I noted, like this button, nice and smooth, but this one is just like super flush. This one feels really nice material, just a really good texture. Thankfully I have the website pulled up, but they come in many different blade steels. Like there's 20 CV. I think there might have been Nitro V. So this Asher's, no, that's the Asher. So this Ty Douglas, where'd you go? Ty Douglas is 20 CV blade steel. It isn't labeled for whatever reason. This blade is like really smooth. This one has also jimping on a very short bit here. Actually, it's like hard to even like it has jimping, but it's just because of where it is in the groove. I honestly don't even really feel it just because it's so kind of low down here. Like you gotta really press into it. This one, it like it's past here, but like while there is jimping here, it's like it almost feels unnecessary just because of the thumb stud and like the ridge of the actual slabs. But this feels really good. This feels incredibly sturdy. This is like really nice, lightweight. Feels really good. You could easily carve through cardboard on this. Ho, 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 ho. I was opening letters earlier. I don't really need more boxes, but like look at that. That's insane. This is a good work knife. There are a lot of knives that I think are really great for EDC. Like I have the Baby Banter, I have the Mini Bug Out. I think Spyderco's got some really good stuff. But like I would say this is kind of like on par with like the PM2 in terms of just sort of that sort of feeling of like, yeah, I can use this knife for anything. The PM2 is it, but it's big, you know. PM2, like I got mine with aluminum. But like this is a size comparison of like just how big the PM2 is. I really like the compression lock, of course. That's why I have it. But like even folded up, you can really see the difference in just the size of it. These two compared. Here's the 80-20.5 Shark Lock, nice and fidgety. Also a really great knife. This one's S35EM, but there is like magnet cut versions. This one is probably also a fantastic like everyday knife. There are so many really, really good knives, and like let's be honest, do you really need a knife that's that expensive? And frankly speaking, like I mean, these are boutique items. These are definitely for collectors. These are partially a practical thing to it, but like as a boutique item, I think this is just a really fantastically well made knife. It's the detent that's giving me trouble, and if I can get that to be less sticky, and then I can get to the point where I can flick this out, which I literally do not know how he did that, then I will be really happy because I like being able to do different openings. For like to be perfectly honest, my collection of knives is not for practical reasons. I like at most it's because I'm opening like mail, but like this knife's crazy. So I don't know. I think the quality of Asher knives is just like you get insane bang for your buck. Titanium handles, 20 CV steel, which I don't know if that's like particularly special, but it's certainly doable, you know. And again, like I have this in M390, so like I know M390 is a really good blade steel, and it's got the powder coat. So while they're hard to get from Asher knives, there are sometimes some floating on the secondhand market. You just got to be really on the ball with either following the newsletter, which is through the website, or doing Instagram mobile notifications, which is what I did at first for LDY before like it was easy to get like a Cygnus. I remember trying like really hard trying to get a Cygnus or an Orion comb blade back when those were like brand new. And so like these, I think these are really good. I'm a little frustrated by this detent, but like it's really really solid knife, and if that one thing can change, like I'll be really happy. And this is the Ty Douglas, but there is also like a titanium version of the Spyro. There's a Ty Spyro liner lock, which is a hole like this one, which I personally would prefer, but like that's sold out. It hasn't been updated. There's an Asher Akuto. I don't even know what Akuto is, but it's a different looking kind of. There's several titanium knives, several G10 ones. Oh, there's also the Asher crossbar, which I think is currently for sale. Let's see. I'm going through all the colors. Ooh, so black seconds. What the fuck does seconds mean? There's currently black seconds for the Asher Spiral Lock. It's $70. I'm assuming this is going to be really good. So if you like G10 handles and a crossbar lock, similar opening, and it's double thumb stud with whatever the fuck this ridge is called. I can never remember. There's a much more affordable option for a really good price. Like, it's it's really, these are really good knives. So unfortunately, I hope I can get, if I can get this D10 thing solved, then capiche, I'm happy. But otherwise, like, at least as far as like a knife goes, you know, like, it won't let me down. Like, and if I was everyday carrying this, if I was working with a lot of cardboard, like, I have a Yo Jumbo, which obviously can carve through things, but that's enormous. You know, I have a PM2, but this is so much smaller, and it's just a really, really well-made knife. I think it just feels very good. And just in comparison to my other recent titanium knife, I actually don't have a lot of titanium folders, but now I finally have two. I have a Gentleman's Ocaso Solstice. That was a gift from my dear friend. And the Ty Douglas by Asher Knives. So read 'em and weep, boys, girls, non-binary folks who like knives. So would recommend. Oh right, for some reason, the person who sold me this secondhand, like, this screw is stuck, and so it's technically in the left-handed position, but I don't care, because thankfully if you're using it in the offhand, like, your fingers curl really nicely into it. And I usually don't even care that much about where the pocket placement is, but these are reversible, so you can just screw this and swap it, and the spacer almost looks like it's floating. That's kind of interesting. And actually there's like multiple spacers. No, it's the same spacer, just kind of, there's like this part here and then this part here. I wasn't sure if this was the same piece of metal. It is, it's just hard to tell, because there's also space for a lanyard hole. Isn't that neat? Like, this is just good design. These are just well-made knives. Like, you can put lanyards around these. You have nice deep pocket clips, and they're just really well made, good materials. Yeah. So when Tyler told me about Asher knives, and I was like, you got to get in on these, and I was like, oh, okay, and I've just been very impressed. So some people think that the Spyderco knives are maybe too expensive. This PM2 retails, or sorry, this Para 3, this one is with MagnaCut, and it retails for $150. But it's MagnaCut with FRN scales, but I mean, again, this is titanium handles. Normally titanium handles are like, I don't know, they're usually a pretty penny. So I'm very happy, and I mean, like, I've got many knives. This is a collection of mine. I'm just happy. So unless I have any reason to not be, I think the Asher knives I've had contact with are like really cool and good, and I recommend them. But just more than anything, good luck. You just need good luck trying to get them. So thanks for tuning in. This has been the Asher Ty Douglas, comparing it with the CF Spyro, and yeah, and donate to the coffee, because I'm getting screwed over by mostly two people, but Hugo owes me $200, and I need that money, so help. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not like broke, but like, this was money that I spent that was supposed to go to a wedding, and also just a lot of hard work. I'm working multiple jobs, so screw Hugo. He's a rich kid. He's a super duper rich kid. Ugh. Please help me.